I know, Razer. You gotten pretty big now. See, look, he can hear the vibrations in the air, me talking. Now, see, it wasn't that easy getting him out here. But we got him out. Razor! Nah. Non-violent, Razor. Hurrah! This is called bonding. Now, me, I like to keep my little kitty net close by because that'll keep me to be able to control him in a way that I don't have to worry too much about, because this keeps me safe from him biting me. So I'm not gonna use the net to scoop him or grab him or anything, but it keeps like a barrier in between me and him, because who wants to be snapped by a dwarf Caiman? Now, he never lunged at me or came at me like, oh my God, I gotta go bite that guy. Because, that's not normally what dwarf Caiman to do. He'll bite to protect himself from me, but he's not gonna bite and say, oh, I just gotta go. I gotta take out that cameraman. Now, he's over here a little violent, and I could touch him towards the tail, but look at this. What's up, Razer? What's up, dude? He can feel me touching him, and he want to see who can touch him. Now, he has a certain radius where if I put my hands anywhere near his front arms, he could grab me. Or if he tries to push his tail, most of the time he'll try to push his tail towards his mouth, and he can't really bite his own tail. But if my hand was right there, he'll push with his tail to push my hand into his mouth, and then he bite at the same time. Now, I try to get him used to me being around him by doing little things like this all the time. Bring him out in the grass. I'm not going to use my hand because, I'm not crazy, right? But I do try to give him a little touch and see how he reacts. But you can't never trust him. I trust him a little bit, but about as far as I can throw him. I don't trust him enough to where I could like touch him with my hand underneath the chin. But I use my handy dandy net, and just soft touches. I'm not gonna go crazy with it and poke at him and try to provoke him to bite, because I don't want him to bite me. But he's watching, like he's fully alert. You see his little eyes. He's looking to see what I do. And you see, look, I'm relaxing in the grass with him. I went as far as let a whole leg in there, because I don't think he's gonna go for the leg or anything like that. But test him out a little bit. I'm saying, nope, he's not gonna go for it, because he's pretty much alert on who I am. And what he would do is he would want to go for a finger or a hand or something like that. Like, he's not going to go for my shoe. And if he did, it probably wouldn't hurt as bad as if he bit a hand or something like that. So I'm in the grass with him. I kind of want to try to, stay near him. Because, see, look, I touch him. There he goes. Whoa! See, you never know. You never know. Because they're professional biters. Like, he's a pro at this biting thing. So, you know what I mean? If you put your hand underneath his chin, you'll be in his radius to bite you. If I put my hand near his tail, I don't want to put it on this end. I want to put it on the other end, because I don't want him to slap my hand into his mouth. I'm going to turn him around. Oh, look at him. You seen it first. So now he's turned fully my direction, and he could at least bite the camera. But like I said, I got my net, and my net just keeps him at a distance where I could block him from getting close to me or jumping at my face or anything like that. But I could tell you this, man, these dwarf caiman could jump. And if you look at how big he is to the net, you could tell, right? He can't even fit in that net. Like, look at this. Whoa, he bit the net. See, you got to watch out. Because like I said, he's watching my hands. And he's near my leg. He could literally, get a leg if he wants to. But I don't think his mouth that big enough to catch a leg. But let's not try it out, right? Let's get that leg up out of there. And when I'm out here, I try to move around. Because I don't want him to go ahead and bite anything. Yep, everybody's doing well. Everybody's doing good. All the snakes are all right. But today we're trying to, look at this. See, I'm just walking around him. And the thing is, he can hear me talking. And he's watching my feet. And what they want to do is they want to stay on guard because he don't want to have a predator or me get behind him because you can see I'm walking around and he's watching. Things like this, but just get him used to me being around him because eventually, and I know he's gonna get big. I mean, he is kind of big. I mean, look at him compared to my hand. I'm not gonna put my hand on his back. But, like I said, I don't mind touching a tail. Oh, there he goes. And the way I can keep him controlled, because look, they can run. He can get up and run. I got my little kitty net. And I know, right? The kitty net, what's that going to do? It's just going to keep him contained a little bit. And I can, keep him controlled a little bit or push him along. Whoa! And keep him from biting me or just balling out running. Then I can stop him from running or attacking. So I'm out here, you got to do this most of the time. You got to do this a couple times. See, I'm not too scared because he's only doing that just to make me react. He's not doing it to really bite me or anything like that. He's doing it just to make me jump back. So they do a lot of ifing. They do a lot of huffing and puffing. And see, look, I'm just crawling around you, bud. I'm trying to crawl around you, but you won't let me. You ain't got to jump. But the more I do this, the better they'll feel about you being around them. Because he's on edge this whole time. Me standing around him or me standing over him. Me standing over him is probably bugging him the most. So what I try to do is get down at his level. And that's kind of where I'm at. I'm right over here at his level right now. And I'm low to the ground. But standing directly over him, ooh-wee, that gets him bothered. And the last thing I want to do is get my dwarf caiman bothered. So I'm going to crawl around to the other side. See if I can make it over there without him getting agitated. But you can see, look, he's watching. That's the cool part about him. They're always watching you. Oh, he laid down. Look, he's getting relaxed a little bit. Close his mouth. I just don't want to be bit. Now, of course, I've been bitten before. And it's definitely not fun. Definitely not fun to be bit. So the more I do handling techniques, the more I take him out of the enclosure, the more I put him outside in the yard, the better he's going to get with being put outside in the yard. The better he's going to get when I do tank maintenance. You know, the more relaxed he's going to get when I'm inside the enclosure. Because sometimes I do get in the enclosure. Look. Oh, he's starting to get comfortable. Oh, snap. Yeah, you see he's not that comfortable, but that's because I'm standing over him. And I don't want to kick him and disrupt him, that much. But I am going to walk around him. And after a while, that's going to tire him out. Hopefully. It don't look like he gets tired of it. Oh, there he goes. Now that I gained some distance, he can feel comfortable. But, I want him to feel comfortable. So I'm going to keep coming around. I'm going to keep being around him. Look at this. Yup, this is not going to stop. It's like training an angry dog that could bite you with razor sharp teeth. Eventually, he's going to get better at me being around him. Eventually, he's going to learn to relax and not be so violent with me being around him, because he's in my area. Like, there's no gate or anything between me and him. So, I mean, there's nothing stopping him other than this kitty net from getting close to me. So, holla at your boy, people. If you ain't subscribed, go ahead and subscribe. I'm out here doing some dwarf Caiman handling with Razer. I'm telling you, Razer used to be as small as one of my now monitors. They used to be tiny. And he's not going to get much bigger than this. He is going to get big. But he's not going to get, like 10 feet or anything like that. And you see, look how big my shoe is compared to him. He hasn't attacked the shoe. But he's no bigger than my shoe. And you see, I wear, a size 10? And you see that he's not going to get much bigger than that. So I guess the neighbors are going to come outside and start doing their grass. And, probably being disruptive while I'm taking videos. So holla at your boy next time. Join the live next time. I'm definitely going to try to turn it on. And if you ain't subscribed, go make sure you subscribe. Or just hit that like button, people. Peace out. Join me next time. Razer! See? He's okay with me putting my hand underneath him. Peace out, people.